right, everybody, welcome back to the Three Amigos, episode 13.
13.
Lucky number 13.
Uh-oh. Lucky 13.
I am David Medasian. To my right is my brother Raffi, and across the table from us is our friend Armen.
What's up, gentlemen? Welcome to 13.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to forget this time. Behind the glass is our producer Coco.
Hey, Coco.
How's it going, Coco?
We'll see if he does anything for us today.
I don't think so.
Nothing from him.
He looks tired.
Yeah, I can't see him because he's behind me, so Armen has a very good view of him. I can see him in the reflection.
Yeah.
From the window.
I'm usually there to admonish him for something.
Yeah, it's kind of good that I can't see him.
Yeah. He's behind the screen. He's in his own world.
Yeah. So we have some little something. There we go. There we go.
I almost lost it.
There's the bell.
A little bit of something new to announce. We've partnered with Wix now, so the Three Amigos and Wix are our partners, and we are so Wix is website development. So our website is powered through Wix. I use it to do everything, all the updates and everything that we have on our website. So if you are looking for a website, free or they have more, I don't know what you would call it, professional tools if you want to go through the premium subscription. Follow our link on our website. So go to 3amigos.com. In the top left corner, you'll see a link for Wix. Click on that, and it'll take you there. And you can have it's template driven if you'd like. It's totally customizable if you'd like, and do anything you want with it. So,
that's awesome because everyone needs a website these days.
That's right.
They do.
So let's hear it for Wix. All right. I like it. Yeah.
Speaking of shout-outs, what is going on in San Francisco? We have...
Okay.
So I check the numbers a lot because I'm a numbers geek.
I love this, though. We do going through the analytics always. So who listens to us.
Where they're listening from.
In fact, go ahead, but I'm going to say something else after you're done.
If you're in San Francisco, we need to hear from you because they're so... You know, I like stats, and San Francisco is what we would consider an outlier because their numbers compared to every other city is crazy. So thank you.
Wow.
First
that
of
much
all.
higah?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've got some sort of superstar game changer in San Francisco.
Going on, yeah. You guys know anybody?
Maybe someone's spreading the word.
I'm actually I got bots out there. You know the bots?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They talk about the controversy with who is it? Not Roper. Is it Roper that bought followers on Twitter?
Oh yeah.
The movie reviewer on the Chicago Tribune. He bought followers. It's just really shady. But
and apparently that's pretty widespread. It's well known that people are buying followers. So.
I think people will do it as a cheap way to try to earn gravitas from people, which is kind of
pump their numbers up a little bit.
Yeah,
we will never do that here at the Amigos.
You know,
for one, we can't afford it.
For one, we can't afford it. For two, I don't think it matters on podcasts.
They're probably not.
Who am I trying to impress? My mom? Speaking of listenership, also in odd places, and what's going on this week? Obviously, the Olympics in Pyeongchang.
Oh.
And we always talk about, a guy just wiped down the
luge.
Right off the luge.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But we always talk about how we have a lot of listeners in the Netherlands for some reason.
Yeah.
And, we know that you're not much if you're not Dutch. We already know that.
Right.
But the Netherlands always scores very well in the Winter Olympics. So every time I see the orange streak of the Dutch,
Powerhouse.
The powerhouse.
Yes.
Absolute. Like the Dutch are flyers. And every time I see them
Flying
going.
Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman. There you go. That's probably...
Apparently, there's a speed skater that can't go out in public without people knowing, and he's millions in endorsements too.
Let me tell you, if I
speed skating,
and this is sort of a side. If I see one more time, why are the Dutch so good at speed skating? I'm gonna pull my hair out. It's because they do it. It's their national sport. They all love it. They grow up wanting to be speed skaters.
Yeah.
They're rock stars. It's the same reason.
That's their thing.
Same reason New Zealand is good at rugby.
Yeah.
Everyone has their thing. It's like why we do NFL, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I always see the Dutch do very well.
Japan at all? Because Japan's our other.
And Japan loves us too. And that's funny because
Japan, specifically Tokyo, it's not all of Japan.
By the way, the Winter Olympics officially started because they had their first drug suspension.
Did they?
Someone got popped.
Somebody already
It was a
busted.
Japanese athlete, so I thought about that. But I don't know. It's a fun week of
I'd have guessed
stuff.
it was the snowboarders.
Yeah. So for Armenia, Armenia has 3 athletes.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that during the entry.
2 cross countries and a downhill guys. So
that's a cross country. That's a hell of a race.
I
couldn't do that.
not medal hopefuls now. So we usually don't in the Winter Games.
So just real quick, back to San Fran.
That's an interesting deal.
The other weird thing about that is they tend to listen at the same time. So It's like one day you'll see a spike of like a whole bunch of listeners.
Really?
And then
What is going on?
A third of them will be from San Francisco.
You think it's like there's an Armenian church that we're got on their mailing list somehow?
Maybe.
Oh, and speaking of that, nice segue, Armin. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Thank you to Holy Resurrection Church. I noticed that we're on their website.
Nice.
Thank you.
We got a little mention from them.
Thank you, Holy Resurrection.
In South Milwaukee.
In South Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So again, a big thank you to all the listeners. Like I always say, the numbers they go up with every podcast.
That's
every
awesome.
episode.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep listening.
Keep it up.
We
Keep
wanna
up those
get-
numbers.
And again, if you live in San Fran, I really like to know what's going on.
Yeah, we'd like to
Email
pinpoint
us.
exactly why. But we always want to hear feedback too.
Contact
Yeah.
at 3armigos.com. I'm at David Medasian on Twitter. Twitter? Yeah.
That's correct, I think.
Yeah.
Armin's at Arminsarian,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
At
And
Armidasian.
Armidasian.
so you can get us on Twitter. You can get us on our Facebook page, obviously.
Yeah.
And we always love to hear feedback.
We love feedback. Yes. Please give us some feedback.
So not just if
What
you're
we
from
doing
San
right?
Francisco, but even if you're not,
Yeah, anybody.
give us some
Yeah.
feedback. Because we'd love to know what you think
I didn't mean to be
We would.
exclusive.
and different ideas and different things you'd like us to talk about. I always talk about my friend Peter Virginian, who lives now in the Twin Cities area, but he grew up in this area. And
Sorry. That was me.
no, it's all good. And he loves our podcast and is always listening. So I just shout out to Peter.
Awesome.
Shout out to Peter. Shout out to my buddy Brendan. I have a friend Brendan who also loves it. He says he's never he's not Armenian. He never heard anything Armenian, but this
Yeah.
is a lot
Yeah.
of fun for him to listen to.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I've got some people at work
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
Our cousins had a great time last week.
Yeah.
I
Thank
talked to
you.
them afterwards.
And another thanks to them.
Yeah,
So.
and we should have probably mentioned we have a lot more relatives out there than the ones I kind of mentioned, like a few cousins and the cousins that were online. But we have my mom's got we had our aunt Shake, our aunt Aslik, who owns the store that we mentioned. My uncle Dermusha, who's a priest. We have Aunt Iskui, who's Zovig's mom. We have who'd I miss? Aslik,
Cousins.
Iskui, Shake.
Shohig.
Yeah.
My dad, our mom.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was everybody.
All right. Well, we got
We
everybody.
got
Yeah,
cousins, Madal and Verge, and
Yeah, there's a lot of names.
Gato and Nadeg.
And please come to the
Ada,
Madal next year.
Hadaj.
Or donate if you'd like to sponsor the pilaf. If you'd like to sponsor the
We'll
kebab.
put you on the list.
Right.
Yeah.
All
we'll
right,
put you on the list.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Also,
if you
want to shout out thank you to RC Colo, who's the official sponsor.
we
yes.
haven't- Man, we've taken a kind of a hiatus.
Yeah,
from,
we.
No, but I got some again. So
Excellent.
Nice.
also I can get you guys in touch with Wildwood Soda, which also is the heritage soda of the Madog picnic, right?
I want the riddles. Anything with
I
riddles.
think so.
There's
Did
a
you
lot of
guys-
riddles on the bottom of the can.
Oh, that's Laffy Taffy, man. Oh,
And-
the
and
That's
can.
Jolly
jokes.
Okay.
That's jokes.
Oh, well, good point. It's not a riddle.
Not a-
Fair enough.
That's right.
I
We
stand
talked about
corrected.
this once. You were upset at the quality of the jokes.
Armin
No,
was,
it's
and I
not-
agree with him.
Laffy
They were
Taffy,
bad.
it's garbage.
And
Laffy
there's
Taffy.
kids, right? It's kids writing in.
Kids write in the Laffy Taffy jokes,
Yeah.
but they're absolute garbage.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all.
I just want shots fired at the kids of America to bring your A game, come up with something better.
Just get creative out there.
Well,
Come on.
it's just, come on. These kids now, they're just not as
Yeah.
good.
All right, and Vegas data set. Armin.
Vegas is
Vegas,
locked in.
baby,
We're still
Vegas.
working
We're
on
gonna
Armin.
we need Armin there so we can do a
Yeah.
satellite show
I'm going to try and do my best to make it.
live from the Flamingo.
Now, is that where you
Three
guys?
Amigos.
Is that,
Yeah,
that's
Flamingo.
the annual
It's locked up.
What do you guys? You have to have a name. You have to brand this trip. It's like the Armenian boys trip, or what do you guys call
Oh,
it?
we don't even call it anything.
I don't know.
Because if I'm not there, you guys have to run tape on Gatto and everybody,
Right.
Yeah.
Zito and who else? Everyone comes, right? to that
Everybody.
one?
Yeah, Sark backed out.
Sark's out.
Oh, if Sark's
Yeah.
not coming, how can I go?
Big Vahan. He's there.
I'll go if Sark goes.
Mike.
So Vahan's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike is Vahan's
Vahan
buddy.
and I can talk admirals. I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
It's a good group. It'll be fun.
I'm gonna try and go.
Did I tell you Ralph and I are going to Nashville in a couple weeks?
So you didn't. We
That's
guys
the end
hear
of the
some
month.
country
I think we
music.
missed
Yeah,
that on the
we're
next
gonna
one.
get some
Yeah.
country music, some line dancing. Not Armenian, by the way.
No, of course
Country
not.
line
Country
dancing.
line dance.
Gonna talk about it in Nashville.
Yeah, boy.
Put the pinkies up.
Pinkies up. It's the hookup dance, like they say in the Olympics. I used to think hookup meant the pinkies.
No, we got airfare was unbelievably cheap, so we did it. We locked it in.
Southwest is finally,
Southwest.
It does nonstop carriers.
That's what we're
right?
doing.
Which
Yeah.
is big for us because the country station here, they go to Nashville all the time.
Oh, that's right.
Like our PD goes to Nashville.
Oh,
Like,
that makes
he's
sense.
always complained that he had to transfer through Atlanta or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, this is perfect. Nonstop. It was
Nashville's
cheap.
supposed to be like
It's the new Vegas.
is it the
That's
new
what it
Vegas?
says. Nash Vegas.
Nash
they call
Vegas.
I thought that was Des Moines.
Interesting.
No, Des Moines is kind of cool, but I didn't really think it was Des
Well,
Moines.
that's like
Yeah,
where
people
that's
love
where the
Nashville.
bachelor parties and bachelorette parties are starting to be instead of Vegas.
there gambling?
So there's somewhere, yeah. I think you can get on a boat or something.
Plus, the Predators are
maybe
there.
not. Maybe not a boat.
That's the parent
It's
club.
landlocked as it is.
That's the parent club for the Admirals. There's got to be casinos in
River Casino.
Dig a pond.
Yeah, the
or
boats.
something.
The boats.
There must be something.
Like down in Chicago, they just dig a hole in the ground and fill it with water and put a riverboat in it.
Yeah.
And call it
Oh,
riverboat
gosh,
gambling.
that's
They
what
make
they
enough
do.
money.
Illegal.
They make enough money at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go into Hollywood Casino in Wait, no, that's in Mississippi.
That's Mississippi.
That's Tunica. My bad.
Oh,
Nashville.
yeah.
They don't really. I guess. Oh, I don't
Maybe
know.
not. It's just good.
Oh,
It's good. You can go
I see.
any bar any day of the week, and it's great music, great live music, because everyone's there trying to make it big.
I'm trying to figure out
Right.
the Nash Vegas thing. If it's not gambling, is it just because that's?
It's just because I think it's just 'cause it's fun.
See, I thought
yeah.
that was Chevegas
It's
for Sheboygan.
it's
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin, the home of Johnsonville Brats.
That's right.
Who now are the partnership with the Brewers for the Racing Sausages.
Oh, that's
oh
right.
yeah, I heard
Johnsonville
about
took over
that.
from Clemens.
Yeah, they took it over.
That was a real a big deal.
That's
for
a
some
big
people.
move. Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what though? Come on, encased pork is encased pork.
it's
Well,
the
Just
same
eat
thing.
it.
You know, Clemens has this jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, God.
Well, you can still buy
You're,
it.
you're everything jalapeno lately.
cheddar. Oh,
Dave liked it
so
all.
good,
Jalapeno
man.
cheddar Cheetos. You like?
I've had jalapeno cheddar brats, other brands.
Yeah,
I'm not
doesn't
gonna name
compare.
them.
Doesn't
They do
compare?
Not compare. Nope. They do not. And the first one I had was at the German beer hall.
On Third.
Yeah,
That's a great place.
you buy the big
I think we're
22
going there
ounce
tomorrow
beer and
night
you get a free
for
brat.
the game.
That was my free brat.
They have great sausage there. The German beer hall is
Clemens.
that's one of the most fun places to go in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's great.
Did you ever play the big game?
Oh, yeah,
with the hammer and
Yep,
the
so
nail.
we played that.
Hammer.
It's called Hammerschlagen, right?
Hammerschlagen,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a T-shirt.
We played that.
You would have a T. I love that.
Hey man, you
Hammerschlagen.
buy 10 nails, I give you a free T-shirt.
See, you said you weren't a big sports guy. That should be an Olympic sport.
I appreciate the competition.
I know. What about this biathlon though, man? Where they cross country and then they
And
shoot.
the gun, yeah, on the back.
Although
I like
it makes sense to me when you think about like form follows function. I'm sure that that had a big function back in the day. Even now, like if you're cross country skiing in the Nordic area and you're worried about bears and stuff, you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, you got to.
Like if you're out in Alaska, you have to carry a rifle around you at all times
Yeah.
for protection
just in
against
case.
bears.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Moose.
Moose are very dangerous.
They should involve that in the sport. Have like a bear or moose out there chasing them down. That'd be great. I'd love to. I would watch that.
That sounds like an SNL.
You know, there was like we always get these kicker stories, we read about them. There was a story of a moose that was eating like fermented apples off a tree once and got drunk and like started rampaging in someone's house. Can you imagine a drunk moose?
Drunk moose.
In your house one morning?
He's hitting on other moose's wives.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Come on.
Mises?
I was gonna say, what's the plural of moose?
No, we're having
Mooses?
come on, it's a new day. We're
Family.
having a new awakening for.
I like the guns too.
Moose
That's pretty sweet gun in that biathlon.
I mean, yeah, they have to strap them to the back and
Yeah,
stuff. So
that is pretty cool.
All right, well, so
All right,
I didn't even tease the topic
Topic?
this time. We
This
just
is the
started
topic.
talking.
we just went into it.
All right, so we got a couple guys on the line this time around. Now it's
Special
gonna-
guest, we got
right?
guests.
Special
Special
guest.
guest.
It's gonna seem like we're setting. Yeah, I don't want our listeners to think every show is gonna have special guests calling in because
we don't want
it's gonna
to.
be a lot of shows where
make
it's
it-
just us, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with it.
We don't want to spoil you guys.
That's right.
That's right. But we have, so we decided this time around it'd be kind of fun to ask the question, what's it like to be friends with an Armenian?
Yes.
Specifically with Raffi. So,
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Raf, who we got on the line?
So we've got two friends of mine, good guys that I became very good friends with when I moved to Ohio.
Well,
when our family moved to Ohio a few years back.
You buried the lead, man.
So
Raffi has two friends.
I
everybody.
got two. I got two now. Finally have a couple friends. We have Joe Fernandez and John Bovin.
Hey, Joe and John.
Welcome, boys.
All right, so
Such an honor to be here. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
It's great to have you guys on the Three Amigos podcast. So
Yeah,
welcome aboard.
You guys made it. You've made
we've been
it.
trying to cue this one up for a little bit.
I just want to say one thing here to preface this call.
Okay.
It is no shock to me that you guys have made it to 13 episodes because you have a human dynamo.
That's right. Thank you.
This guy is no nitwit.
That's
he is
right.
A human dynamo.
Dynamo. I've been called Dynamo before.
My nickname for Raffi, and you don't know this because we've been talkked about it. It's the engine.
Yes.
Raffi, the engine.
I am the engine. That's right. I put the gas pedal down.
Because Dave, as we referred to,
he's also totally humble. I don't know if you noticed.
This is a callback to earlier episode. Dave drives the bus.
He does,
and you're the engine.
I'm the engine. I love it.
That's right.
I
love it.
I'm just the caboose.
I know
That's
better
awesome.
at that damn nail game than I am. I was miserable at that thing.
Yeah. It's the direct ratio of how squarely you hit that nail to how many beers you've had.
It can be difficult.
Yeah.
Depending on the number of drinks. There you go.
Well, it is Milwaukee after all.
That's right.
Now, you guys know what it's like to know Raffi.
Yeah.
You have to know it's like very unique to be friends with an Armenian. It's just not any old guy, right?
There is nothing like it. There really isn't. I mean, he's left a mark on my heart that's near and dear.
See,
right now.
look at it. Exactly.
I cannot wait to talk about it right now too.
I want to know if he's cooked for you.
Oh. Mom has.
He made me some little cabbage things.
Oh yeah, the
sarmas.
Sarmas, of course, yeah.
Recurring
Yeah.
Those are money.
I don't. I don't think I made them. I think that was when you guys came to visit. So they came to visit when I was living in Ohio. Brought John and Joe to Wisconsin to check out everything, near and dear to my heart, and Milwaukee, and had a good. I think we had a good time, right?
Yeah, didn't we sleep in your brother's basement?
Can we confirm or deny
Hold
this?
on. No, Joe and I slept in Dave's basement. John.
Oh yeah, I was at the casino.
I think you were at Potawatomi. And I think you finally showed up around 6 a.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we woke up at 6 a.m. and Bolvin was sitting there reading the morning paper.
Yeah, he was, and I think he had hit the pretzel bag too. He had some pretzels down there with him.
There might have been pretzels.
There's a gambling theme here.
You need some you need some Snyder's or Old Dutch in the morning to get you going.
Right.
You need a little salty snack. Do you go for the twist, the niblets, or the rods? That's my main.
Are we still talking about pretzels?
None of those sounded good. Yeah, I know.
No, but
None of
so
those
you
names
guys,
sound good.
the most important thing is you experienced Southeast Wisconsin and what all it has to offer.
Yeah.
We like that.
Well, and you guys
You actually traveled to be with Ralph. That's impressive.
They did.
That's also important.
We traveled together. Yeah, we all drove out here
that's right.
together.
You were out there.
I was out there.
But if you guys would say what's a very unique thing about knowing an Armenian, being friends with an Armenian?
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you have a?
Well, I have a story to tell.
Oh boy,
So,
keep it PG.
I think it may have actually started on that trip to Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
So, having not known any Armenians before I met Raffi, something really hit me on that trip. People that know Armenians probably know that they all suffer from one thing. Is Raffi, definitely suffers from this.
Can I take a guess?
Well, it's called shibs. SHIBS.
Oh.
Shibs. That is severely hairy infested back.
Yes. I knew that had something to do with hair. So the number one thing you can sing, and the number one thing about Armenians that's notable is that they're hairy.
Yes.
And we talked about that in our first podcast.
We did talk about
taco
that.
meat,
That's
right?
Taco meat on the back of the neck.
taco meat.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, it was that trip where Raffi took his shirt off in front of me, and it made me realize I might have a problem too. So I got a little mirror, went to the big mirror, looked at my back, and sure enough, I had hair on that back.
So basically,
This was 10 years ago, and every 6 weeks since that time, I've been smooth as a baby's butt.
but just being around him. So Raffi,
Because I told Joe how I had gone to try the wax, the
waxing,
back waxing.
Yeah.
So then after I told him how great it was to be hair free on the back,
Armenians keep those people in business, man.
Joe went and did it, and it sounds like you've never stopped. You've never gone back.
I've never looked back.
You never looked back. Yeah. Yeah.
I ripped the rear view mirror out of the car. No.
So bringing awareness to back hair is one of the most important
Yes.
things that Armenians do.
I try to really make
Awareness.
Things,
Awareness.
Yeah.
That
I want
could be
people
your
to
thing.
know.
That could be your thing.
Yeah, I could walk around without a shirt on a
Do
little
like
more.
PSAs on the.
Yeah. The more you know.
Right.
NBC, the more you know.
Hello, I'm Raffi Madesi.
And I want to talk to you about back
Are
hair.
you struggling
Shibs.
with over follicle back hair?
Shibs.
Are you struggling? Shibs is not something to be embarrassed about.
I think that place you went to, Raffi, went out of business now because you moved.
Oh, it probably did. It probably did. I was there every other day.
So
You
that
spent a lot
Joe
of money there.
who was saying that.
That was Joe that had the.
So
yeah.
Joe, prior to seeing Ralph without a shirt on, you didn't realize that you had back hair? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I never really, I never thought
explored
about it.
back there?
I wasn't conscious about it.
Yeah.
It was just back there.
Well, you don't really ever look at your back, right?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So you might think
Right.
you might be on the beach thinking you're sexy stuff walking around,
Yeah.
feeling great about yourself,
Right.
not realizing what's going on behind you.
Yeah. But you know what though? It is sexy to some. So that's what you got to remember.
Now this became an issue.
It is sexy.
Not to totally get off it, but this became an issue in Vegas, right?
That's
oh
right.
yeah.
This was
yeah.
This became an issue in Vegas.
We were pulled aside.
You were-
In the pool. Yeah, in the pool. We were
Which
all,
is usually not a good sign.
Somebody had a talking to. I was not there.
We there was a group of young ladies pulled us aside and started talking to us, and then my cousin kept talking to him, and when he got back, we said, you know, what was that all about? And
no.
they told him that the initial contact was made to let us know that
Oh man.
we need to groom.
Talk about the absolute
Something's gotta be
letdown
done
Something's
about
gotta
of
be
your
done.
life.
Yeah.
You're with your boys in Vegas, and there are these girls coming up to you, and you're
Right.
like, "Oh
And
man,
we're thinking, like-
something's happening," and then all of a sudden they just tell you, "You guys should do something
You guys-
about your back hair." That's gotta be one of the worst letdowns. It's like something out of a movie or a sitcom.
It was fun. It was fun. It was good stuff.
But hey,
Good
you know
stuff.
what? They brought the awareness
Again,
to you.
yeah.
You know?
It was all about
awareness.
awareness. Yes,
It's
all
out there
about
now.
awareness.
We can talk about it comfortably.
So back
around the
hair
dinner
and food
table.
are the two main.
Back hair
I'm
and
writing
food.
about what it
And I
means to
think-
be friends with an Armenian.
You guys did get to experience Mary Louise's cooking, right? She made you eat when we got to my parents' house.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they got to experience that there's no saying no to food in our house. What else?
I don't know. We haven't heard from John yet. I'm afraid.
No, those, yeah, you don't want to hear too much from me. But I think Fernandez hit it right. I think Fernandez hit it right on the head. I really do.
No, those are obviously the pervasive features about knowing Armenians. And
Yeah.
now I also hear that Armenians are very loud, which I mean we kind of absorb. We're used to that with
Yeah.
loudness all the time.
Right.
I don't know about you guys. Did you get that sense?
Well, we do have our own calling card when we call each other. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think I know about
Hey, yo,
this.
what up, man?
Right.
Hey, man. What's happening, man?
Yes, we do. That is true.
You were saying something about tardiness. Was that this Joe or was that
No,
Savasi?
that was Savasi.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you guys never really got a sense of my my time and not being able to be on time for anything.
Yeah. When I first met Liz, who is now my wife, we were, I don't know, there was something going on at church or whatever. It was an Armenian event, and it was probably scheduled for 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. And, 7 o'clock, I'm still just, whatever, hanging around the house and getting ready.
Yeah.
And Liz is like, aren't we supposed to be there now? I was like, no,
No.
it starts at 7. She's like, yeah, it starts at 7.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you don't understand.
That's not how we do
It's just a
things.
suggestion. Merely a suggestion.
It's a recommendation
Yeah.
more than anything.
Armenians
At
are
least 30 minutes.
Armenians are always on time. It's just the same time. It's 2 hours after you think they should be there.
Right.
But it's the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they'll make up for it on the back end
Yeah.
normally.
We're always on time. It's just the rest of the world that's far too early.
Yeah.
Well, you have to go in at your own pace.
That's
Yeah.
right. You got to ease into things.
That's
You can't
right.
Just jump in.
Like a hot bath. You can't just jump right in.
Yeah. I remember as kids, being like, "Oh, don't we have to get going?" And Dad saying, "There's not gonna be anybody there."
yeah, why are we going?
Yeah,
Why are we
Which of
going
course
now?
exacerbates
Relax.
the cycle of what it is.
Go watch Different Strokes or something for a half
Yeah.
hour. Yeah. We're all-
Oh, great
It's-
show.
It's Dad's fault. See, there you go. It's Dad's fault.
Yeah, that's the biggest. That's the biggest one I get. Is like, you guys are in no hurry to get moving or to get anything done.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. But it's great. Obviously, it's a lot of fun. I don't know. Did you guys? I don't know because you guys just have contact with Raffi, so it's not the greatest example.
Yeah,
Of,
it probably isn't.
Nah, I'm just kidding,
It probably
Ralph.
really isn't. We need to plan another trip back out to Milwaukee with you guys, though, so we can all reminisce.
I'm
Well,
ready
I'll
to
be there
go back
next
to
week.
Milwaukee. You know that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are coming, Joe. That's right. Joe will be here for work in a couple weeks. And
we'll be gone.
And yeah, that's right. No, it's before we leave.
Oh.
And then Bovin, another good friend of ours, one of his daughters goes to Marquette right now, and the younger her sister is going to be at Madison. So Bovin likes to come out whenever our friend brings
he's not
his,
broke, rest
brings
in
his
peace,
daughter.
his checkbook. But yes.
Madison and Marquette.
Well,
Yeah.
Marquette's gone up like 100% in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's been crazy since I've been there, but
There were,
but it's a great play, great school. That's
No
excellent.
community colleges in around the Cleveland area you could have tapped into there.
So I have to ask, since you guys are from the Cleveland area, what's it like to have what's it like to have a championship team now? You guys finally won an NBA championship. It's been forever. I mean, 2 years ago you won, but it's got to be exciting, right? Are you guys Cavs fans? I don't know.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, because we're trying to get something going with the Bucks here. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some of that Northeast Ohio excitement.
Excitement.
Bucks are a strong team. Bucks are a strong team.
Yeah.
I like the Bucks.
A lot of trades now for the Cavs, and LeBron's got a whole new set of guys, so it'll be fun to watch.
Looks like we might be back a little bit there. We might be back.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the Cuyahoga River burns this year.
I thought you were talking about the Browns when you said champions.
The Browns are back.
16 is the big champion.
I was lost there for a second.
0-16. Did you guys go to the parade? Wasn't there like an 0-16?
Yeah, there was a parade.
That's
I saw
pretty
that.
great. That's pretty brilliant.
It was like minus 15 degrees that day.
Oh,
Well, it's
Just
Cleveland.
like a impromptu kind of thing, or did
No,
somebody actually organize this?
No.
thing?
The guy organized it
was
like,
actually planned. Yeah.
Wow.
what did he plan it like a month or so before if they went 0-16? And they almost beat the Packers
that's awesome.
to ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Because with Brett Hundley. That was just so super funny.
We were doing a pool, like a work pool or something. There was like a prize for the ultimate loser. Oh, it was when the stock market crashed, like 10, 15 years ago. It was like whoever had the worst return on their 401k. Yeah, we all pitched in money.
Nice.
And then whoever had the worst return on their 401k got the prize.
It's pretty good.
That's a great idea.
All right, so
Little something to take the edge
I
off.
got to ask you guys, people always say when you meet an Armenian, that's all they talk about is how they're Armenian. Is that true with Raffi?
I say half and half with him. He's not
Okay.
too bad.
Yeah.
That seems to be a common factor amongst Armenians.
Yeah,
they
they
love talking about how they're Armenian.
Yeah.
Well,
No, they're
you
proud.
always get the what are you? So you can preempt it by like, I'm Armenian.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then just keep talking about it.
I like when people don't know. I mean, most people think I'm like Indian or something like that.
Yeah.
Or,
I
you know,
get Greek or Italian.
confused. Italian, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, olive skin makes good kin, you know? That's
We blend with just about everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks, guys. We appreciate you guys taking the time. I know it's getting late there in good old Cleveland.
Oh,
so
that's right. You guys are an hour ahead.
thanks for calling in and helping us out today.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
You got
All right,
it.
take it easy.
Thanks,
right.
guys.
always good to extend the Armigos network there.
Yes.
So
When's
thanks
John
to
coming
those
out?
guys.
John's coming out, or
Joe is coming out, I believe, next week. So a week before we leave, he'll be
All right.
out here for a couple nights with work. So yeah, John is coming out. I guess whenever the other John's daughter goes to Madison for the first time, we're gonna all meet up there and have some fun in
It's
Madison.
good to expand the network there.
Yeah.
There's an Armenian community in Cleveland, or there used to be.
Yeah.
You're right.
yeah, they're still there.
There is. There's
And,
a church
there's a
there.
church there,
Yep,
right? Yeah.
Yep. On the I think it's on the west side of town.
Maybe they'd like to put our Amigos.
Maybe they would.
If you're something on their
yeah.
website.
It's
Maybe
good. That's a
someone
good
in Cleveland.
idea.
Maybe we'll get a big spike in from
There we
Northeast
go.
Ohio there.
There we go.
Let me just do a quick
Northeast.
do a little quick recon here.
Google
St.
machine.
Gregory of Nodek
That's
Armenian
it.
Church in
There we
That's
go.
Richmond
it.
Heights.
I've been there.
Ooh, that's a pretty looking church.
It is a nice church.
Wow, from the
Yes.
outside it looks beautiful.
It's a very nice church.
If you want to give us a little pop there, St. Gregory
Yes.
in the sermon, I don't know, or you have coffee hour.
Yeah.
I don't think they eat Kringle there.
I
but-
was just gonna say there's probably no.
No, I don't think there's any Kringle.
I thought it was Kringle's Armenian until I was
They
like
have,
4 or 5.
We
I had no idea it was a Danish treat.
We could do this with every episode. Just give a shout out to an Armenian church
Armenian
out
church.
there and be like,
Yeah.
hey,
Church of the
I know this you have website.
Week.
You know.
Hey, you never
How about
know.
the little
I already mentioned St. Paul, right? Didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So St. Paul. That's in our. I'm not looking for that one. That's St. Paul's Church in Waukegan.
Oh.
I'm looking to see if there's a church. There is one. But if you want to put this in your weekly bulletin,
Yeah.
we'd love to be included on there.
Then we
We'd
can do a
love-
tour.
We'd love
We
to
can-
be your podcast of choice.
We'll do a tour of churches. We'll just broadcast, record the podcast, and we'll just fly to every
Now that
church
Live podcast at Coffee
for a whole
Hour.
year.
we need a little bit. We
St.
need,
Sahag St. Paul.
we need a lot of people to go on to Wix to afford that.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah,
And speaking of weeks, if you
Well,
need
we
your
can
own
carpool.
website.
we could just do seminar bus
Yeah,
style.
but-
That's right.
Get a 6-passenger.
Those are the best days.
I don't know why this just popped into my head, but when you fly in and out of Milwaukee,
Yeah.
well, okay, in and out of Milwaukee, obviously, but you go through the scanners and you gotta take your shoes off and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, have you guys noticed the sign?
Recombobulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
love
actually
that word.
That's actually become kind of famous. Like Milwaukee has the recombobulation area.
It's almost like somebody was like, "Hey, it'd be funny if we put a sign here.
Right.
It would probably go viral." Recombobulation.
That
yeah.
is awesome.
But
I
it's
haven't
actually,
seen that before.
It's actually too perfect. Like, and then you go to other airports. You say, "Where's my
Yeah,
recombobulation?"
there
Where's
is
the
no- yeah.
recombobulation?
There's nothing. You're
'Cause-
just like hobbling along
I
trying
thought
to
O'Hare
pull
had
your
that,
pants
though.
up.
Oh,
No.
O'Hare's a mess.
Maybe
But
it was
maybe
Milwaukee.
they have one.
Maybe it was
No,
just Milwaukee.
O'Hare does not have it.
They
'cause
don't have it?
No, they have like those little like steel benches,
Yeah.
and you can kind of sit down there.
They have benches, but no one names it the recombobulation.
right.
area.
There's no sign.
You know, I love
actually
it.
did take a picture of it and post it on Facebook.
You can get the I don't know what the store is called that does those local themed T-shirts, like the Brew City shop or Brew
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
They have one that just says recombobulation area. And the cool thing about it is, it's just a perfect encapsulation of the way Milwaukee feels about its neighbors. Like, they're always looking out. Like, I always think about that about Milwaukeeans and southeastern Wisconsin and people from the Midwest. They're always trying to lend a helping hand. They know you're going to need to recombobulate, so they're thinking about you.
Yeah.
For instance, I go to the airport and people are generally cheer. Like, I go to other airports and people are angry, and it's like you're getting the security lines long.
Yeah.
Like, man, I miss our airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer.
It's
just
almost
a
like-
lot.
Do you grab your stuff and go find a spot, or
It's
are you
difficult,
the
yeah.
rude guy that just sits right there in the line and starts putting everything back
No,
on?
I'm super. I feel
Pulls up the
super
rest of the
guilty
line.
right away.
Right.
Yeah,
I have a
because you're
guilty
holding the whole
conscience.
thing up.
So I make sure I got my belt, my
Yeah,
wallet,
your shoes.
my boarding pass. I'm
Yes.
worried I'm going to forget my wallet, my boarding pass, or my shoes. All very important.
I flew back from Orlando a couple weeks ago, and it was so the security area was so jam packed that they came up to us and said, like, it's almost like all the rules just go away for some reason.
Right.
Like, we didn't have to take our shoes off,
Yeah.
but they had a dog too, which was kind of cool. They had a
Yeah.
little dog sniffing around. So I wonder if that was why we didn't take our shoes
the
off.
airport in general, you forget, is like still part of American like rules and regulations. Like,
Yeah.
they have their own economy.
Yeah.
Like, a tuna salad's $14, a beer is $13.50. Like, yeah, we think that's fair. Yeah,
Coffee,
Sorry.
just the coffee's like $5.
I know.
Not even
You
a
gotta watch your
latte.
behavior. You can't be obnoxious.
Not even a mocha or a latte. Just a regular coffee is $5.
I don't know. I guess maybe it's my sense of cheapness, maybe my Armenianness in me, my frugality. But I don't understand how people are eating and drinking at these airports. And I guess if you really are hungry, but it's like, I'm not gonna pay like
No.
$27.99 for a Bloody Mary. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
I know what tomato juice tastes like. Sorry, go ahead, Dave. I know you were trying to say something.
I have no idea.
I blew it. I blew it for you, man.
No,
That's
it was
on
something
me.
about the whole recombobulation. Oh, no, when you were talking about the security thing. Yeah, I've noticed that. The line gets long. So there's always like, there's this scanner where you like put your arms up and they do the,
oh yeah.
they see you naked or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so in Milwaukee, it's always like there's a couple. And then, but in between them, they have the normal
Metal
detector.
detectors. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you said, the line gets backed up, and they're like, "Oh, just come this way." And
Yeah.
you're like, how is that secure? And if you're with kids, I notice if you have little kids with you, they wave you over, and they're like, "I just go through the metal detector." And you're like, "Do I have to take my shoes off?"
They
No,
want
I
you-
just leave them on.
They just feel
wave
They just want you through there.
Wave them.
Yeah.
Bring them on.
Just
bring them
check.
through.
Get them in there. Get them on that plane.
I got the extra check once. I got called in for
Oh.
the groin check.
Really?
That's what they call it.
Cup check.
And I was
Yeah.
like, and he's like, "Do you want to do this here, or we can go into security or private?" I'm like, "No, I want it in front of everybody so
Yeah.
they can see what's going
Yeah.
on."
You didn't have the
He just want metal detector. He said, they have to just kind of check everything out. And
We have a friend who they hit the duty free shop.
Oh
beforehand.
yeah.
Got some bottles,
And they couldn't use them, right?
and then you're supposed to be able to get them through because you bought them at the duty free.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I think when they got here or the connecting, I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
it
it's
wasn't in
devastating.
Milwaukee, but anyway, somebody at security they have like some way of scanning it where like they put the bottle on something. If the light's green, it's okay. If it's red, it's not. It's like when you fly to Mexico, it
Sure.
says like alto. It's like random. You push a button and it tells you to stop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you gotta get searched.
I've done that before. Yeah.
Anyway, it was like that kind of thing. But so they're like, no, this bottle can't go through. It's not appropriate. And it was like Patron or something expensive. They just wanted, whoever the TSA who was scanning just
Right.
wanted to keep it. I don't want any TSA hate mail, by the way.
No, we love
No,
we
we
love
love
TSA.
it. We love TSA.
So yeah, especially since I'm flying 3
Our
times in
favorites.
the
Yeah,
next
right?
2 months.
Yeah.
Robbie doesn't need to be in another Mexican jail.
No. Puerto Rican prison. No.
That's right.
But-
Puerto
No.
Rico. Where was it?
It's
I
Puerto
don't need
Rico.
that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Do not
so
need
they
that.
That's U.S. Commonwealth. Come on, man.
they made a big stink about the bottle being taken, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, now you two come on over here, and they did the whole thing, the pat
Right,
downs and the whatever.
I
Anyway.
mean, it's all for a good reason. You have to be safe. It's for safety's sake.
You
But
have to
man,
be safe.
I'm glad we got this discussion though out
That's
of the
right.
way, man.
Good that we worked it in.
It is random, but it's totally like when we flew to Armenia and like. You think you've seen disorganization in
Oh,
Ohio?
man.
Like, what's up, Yerevan? Like, I love Armenia, but like, it's just a free for all. Like, keep people going. It's just
Yeah.
it's sort of like the way people drive there. But
The goats are coming through.
But everyone's used.
I'm just kidding.
But
Just
no,
kidding.
cows cross the road and stuff. But the difference is people are used to the process, so there's no rage at all.
Right,
No one's
yeah.
got road rage. No one's cars coming through. People just start walking. It's a completely different process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a less orderly process, but it's it's controlled chaos. Everyone's used
Everyone's
to it.
used to doing it.
Right. So
They
there's
do it all the
no
time.
one that's uncomfortable with the whole process.
Yeah. I wonder if there's less accidents because of that.
I bet. I don't know. I bet. Right.
Yeah, I would think so.
People
Maybe
just know how to do
that's
it,
how
yeah.
they do it.
People in general in Europe like to drive. They driving is a thing they focus on. They take seriously.
Yeah.
It's not like we're eating our Captain Crunch and doing all kinds
Right.
of stuff.
And it's much harder to get your license in Europe, so they're just better prepared and better skilled drivers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my buddy from Spain was like, it's very difficult to get it, and it's very expensive. So take it seriously.
Someone told me in Armenia that they will pay a premium dollar for special license plates.
Really?
Not like vanity plates, but like if there's one that says like 888XXX, like
Yeah.
a special one. It's like a big thing there, and people will pay so much money to try and get those plates,
Interesting.
which is very weird to me
Yeah.
because just the other day I'm driving around, I saw a Tesla, which is not that common around here.
No.
Yeah.
And it was on Highway 100 right over here, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. And then I saw the license plate was like, 999 or whatever. It was a very unique
Yeah.
plate, and I'm like, what's cooler, that or the I don't know.
The vanity.
Yeah, and it wasn't like
My
a vanity
Tesla.
though.
Having your name
Yeah.
on there.
My TSLA.
Yeah.
It was a weird. It was a
Armo 9.
Armo 9, like High Rider, Meds Maz,
My first plate said Nissan on them, my middle name.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, I love that.
And then I have my son's
I
name
remember.
Nissan, so I
I
gave
forgot
the
all
plates to him.
about those.
That's like the story of my Armin 1, which I didn't want Armin 1, and everyone thought it was funny that I put Armin 1 on there, but someone else in Wisconsin has Armin driving around.
Oh, so
couldn't
yeah,
believe
right.
it.
Did everybody, when you had that plate, did everybody tell you that you had Nissan spelled
Nissan,
wrong?
yeah. How come you have Nissan on your Honda?
Exactly. You must have heard that 1,000 times.
all the time.
Oh, so annoying though.
Or is
all
it
the
spelled wrong?
And then I had an Armenian flag sticker on there. They're like, what the hell? What's that? And, Nissan, Honda? What flag is that? Is that Paraguay?
Can't make the connection.
Hey, your Colombian flag's upside down. Hey,
On that note, what's that line from Seinfeld? All right, thank you, everybody. I'm out.
Kramer?
No,
I'm
it's
out.
George.
Oh,
He's at the
yeah.
meeting. And
Leave on a good note.
Leave,
Oh,
leave
yeah.
on a high note. Yeah.
Jerk store called. They're running out of you. No, Jerk store is the line. What's the difference? You're their all-time bestseller. So good.
You're the best customer.
Oh,
All
that
right.
show.
All right. Once again, thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you.
Chime back, feedback with your license plates.
Yeah, let us know.
Favorite plate,
If you're in San Fran, drop us a line. Let us
Yeah.
know what's going on there.
who you are,
yeah.
why you're listening.
What's
Big,
the-
big
right.
Guns 34.
Is there anything better to do?
Yeah. Man, San Francisco, we love you.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm Fisherman's Wharf, I'm into it. Whatever
That's my
you
new
got.
favorite city now. It is.
I heard it's
San Fran.
amazing to visit.
It is.
It's also amazingly high price to live there.
Very hilly.
Well, yeah.
There's ups, there's downs.
Yeah.
Two most expensive real estate markets in America.
Really?
San Francisco and D.C.
Whoa.
DC. Well, yeah.
Just
can see
like just
that.
the rate and all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just too many people out
There you
there.
go. Trivia. For your next trivia
Location,
night. How you know?
So on next real estate podcast, you'll learn location.
Coming up next week.
Real estate investing.
All
101.
right. Are we done?
We're
I think
done.
We're done.
We're good.
done. Don't forget our Wix affiliation. Go to 3amigos.com. Look in the top left corner. If you need a website, click there. It'll take you to Wix, and they will set you up.
Yep.
And going forward, we'll look out for. We're going to be selling T-shirts with Raffi's face on it.
That's right.
Actually, look out for that. It's going to be a big deal.
It's going to be big.
We do need to add a little
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 flair.
store on the website.
You can also get
We got stickers, and we're gonna have stickers, and we have Raffi t-shirts.
Yeah.
and boxers. With
There's going
Raffi's
to be
face.
hair on
Hey.
the back of the shirt.
I remembered my underwear this time, by the way.
Hey,
Nice.
All right, that was a Monday.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you for that.
And if you
Congrats
have no
to-
idea what I'm talking about, that's your fault. You
That's
should have
right.
been listening
You
to
should
the
listen
podcast
to
last
all
time
the
around.
episodes.
That's right. Keep in touch. I mean,
Yeah.
keep up to date.
Yep.
Or keep in touch, whatever.
Either or.
All right, and there goes the
Oh, we
music.
lost the music.
We'll start
It
back.
took too
that?
long again.
By the way, this is fully composed by you, Dave.
It
right?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
We should talk about
Good job, Dave.
Yeah, it's
skills.
It's all electronic.
Some good
It's all
skills.
EDM.
Should we shout out Johnny for municipal county
Yeah, why not?
judge?
Oh.
Or what is it? I'm sorry, municipal judge. Let's go, Johnny.
If you're a Racine listener, support John Buchaklian.
There you
I
go.
just hopped on the
Judge.
Facebook page, so
Another Armenian in politics.
There you go. We'll give him a
Let's
shout
go.
out on the website.
There you go.
Now he'll have to pay for it.
yeah, and buy some ad time, man. This is political season. This is where we make our money.
All right, now we got to go.
All right.
We'll talk to you guys next time. See you later. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.